Good evening, folks. This is Brian for Rumble Roses Wrestling, and I am joined tonight by my son Will and broadcast partner Chris. After 7 long and exciting weeks, the Number One Contender Tournament has finally come to a close with Sargent Clemets coming out on top as the victor. And tonight, she will be facing Reiko Hinomoto for the Rumble Roses Championship.
This is a match that should have happened 7 weeks ago, but our cowardly champion wanted to delay losing her title on account of needing to recover from her injuries, just so she can hold on to the title a little longer. If you ask me, I think it's because she knew after being fed candy cane and Makoto, she got cold feet having to face actual challengers like Sargent Clemets.
Oh, here you go again with that narrative. Dixie has you under her spell, and you're willing to spout whatever nonsense she feeds you.
This has been a long time coming, and we can't keep the audience watching at home or the fans in attendance waiting any longer. Let's get to tonight's bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Rumble Roses Championship. Introducing first the challenger, hailing from San Antonio, Texas, the Law Rider Sargent Clemets.
Sargent Clemets has improved immensely the past 7 weeks, and I think Reiko will regret giving her this much time to develop her newfound grit, skill, and aggression. And while I'm pretty sure as the 3-count cowgirl, she'd give Reiko a run for her money already. But as this new and domineering persona, Sargent Clemets is going to lay the law on this rule-breaking champion of ours. Champions are supposed to vacate their titles in the event of an injury, but my broadcast partner here thought it'd be a good idea to give competitors a recovery period before they can defend their title again.
Now making their way to the ring, hailing from Japan, our Rumble Roses champion, Zero Fighter Reiko Hinomoto.
Now that is the music I truly miss hearing, and it is definitely great to hear it again tonight. By the sound of it, the fans in attendance share my exact feelings. It may have been a couple months since Reiko last competed, but I can assure you, Chris, my dad, and everyone watching tonight, that she has put in the work day in and day out. When Reiko and I were not spending every waking moment together the past few weeks, she was rather busy with rehab to recover from her nagging injuries, and she's been training pretty hard to get back into wrestling condition. If Sargent Clemets is smart, she will not underestimate the love of my life and think that she'll be full of ring rust for her to exploit.
I've been waiting for this for a long time, Mama's girl. You sure you don't want to just drop the title to me right here, right now, so you don't get injured all over again?
You think I'm some kind of chicken? No way am I going to back down from this fight. Especially not after how much you've been running your slack-jawed mouth about me.
Well, I highly doubt after all that time you've been wasting with that boy toy of yours, that you stand any chance against me. You've probably gone all soft on us now, because you traded body slamming others in the ring for him body slamming you in bed.
You're just jealous because no one finds you attractive no matter how scantily you dress. They probably can't get past your silly accent, your inbred lazy eye, and your overall crappy personality. That's all you are, Dixie. Just a jealous hater. Jealous that I have someone that loves me. Jealous that I'm the Rumble Roses champion.
Not for long after I'm through with ya. Enough yapping and more scrapping. Let's see if that used up body of yours has even a lick of fight left in it.
After some harsh words exchanged between our competitors, Reiko and Sargent Clemets finally meet in the ring once again for this epic championship match.
I would say that Reiko has already lost guessing by how much she wavered in that war of words. I don't usually do this, but I'll admit you were right about one thing and one thing only, Will. That little girlfriend of yours really does suck at the mic.
Well, none of that really matters since she's dominating your dominatrix crush right now.
Ha! Butterfingers.
Oh, no, she isn't.
Reiko tried for a grapple and missed.
Put me down, you hillbilly, gladly.
And now she's caught in Sargent Clemets' torture line.
And Reiko kicks out at 1.
It's gonna take more than that to keep me down, Dixie.
Tremendous strikes by the champion.
I'm surprised those actually landed.
Good, I'm counting on it.
Oh yeah, I've been watching my baby hit the bag, and she's developed some precision strike in the past 7 weeks.
It just means I can abuse ya
Reiko Irish whips Clemets to the ropes and...
delivers a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Yeah, but Reiko's getting ahead of herself here, letting her frustration get the best of her.
And what a devastating rock crusher from Reiko.
Can she capitalize from here?
And no, she can't, as Clemets stifles her missile dropkick.
Clemets just misses with the clothesline. Reiko Irish whips Clemets to the ropes again.
And Clemets counters with a running DDT. She will not make the same mistake twice.
That's what makes Clemets such a great challenger.
The champion is truly being challenged here tonight.
Come on, Reiko, you got this. Do that combo you created when we were sparring. Yes, just like that.
You two sparred?
Yeah, so?
Well, color me surprised, son, because here I thought you two spent most of your time
Banging each other's brains out?
goofing off, for the lack of a better word.
This is a family show, Will. Remember? Family show.
Far be it from me to be less decent than you for a change, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I just think dating the Rumble Roses champion has gotten to your head, and your fragile little ego is colliding with Reiko's little ego a little too much these days.
We've just passed the 2-minute mark in this exciting championship matchup. Reiko has chewed through most of the Rumble Roses roster and became the youngest champion in the company's history. She has had 2 successful title defenses so far against the likes of Candy Kane and Makoto Aihara. After an exciting 7 weeks, Sargent Clemets came out on top in the Number One Contenders Tournament and has earned herself this very matchup to challenge Reiko for the championship.
And what is this? Sargent Clemets is setting Reiko up for a humiliating pile driver. And she drops her on her giant head.
Who will be the victor tonight? It could be anybody's match at this rate.
I'd say it's Clemets' match since she's been countering everything Reiko has thrown her way.
It could very well be Reiko's match as she's putting Clemets into her patented sunrise suplex.
Will Reiko retain her championship?
What? That wasn't enough to keep Dixie down?
That was my finisher. How could you get up from that?
Hold on tight, mommy's girl.
Like the consummate professional that she is, Sargent Clemets regains control over this matchup.
You definitely do want to capitalize after kicking out of somebody's finisher the way she just did.
That little boy toy of yours really has softened you up.
Just shut up and fight, Dixie.
And Reiko is not having any of Clemets' trash talk as she responds with a spinning head scissors takedown.
Along with a very athletic German suplex, but Dixie easily kicks out of the pin attempt at that.
It appears that Reiko is losing her composure as she's unable to grab a hold of Clemets. It would indeed be demoralizing if your sworn enemy / former friend refuses to stay down after delivering your finishing move on her.
Such disrespect from Dixie. You know, I'm not one to air people's personal drama out to the public, but the most I'll say is that Reiko really did cherish Dixie's friendship before Dixie stabbed her in the back.
And speaking of her back, this torture rack cannot be good for Reiko's back, nor her gut after Sargent Clemets drops her on her knee.
You've gotten softer than a baby's too.
Just shut up, Dixie. Shut up.
Oh ho, I'm so scared. I can just goof off in the match, and it won't really matter.
Where do you think you're going?
To show you how useless you've become.
Don't call me useless. You bitch.
Weak, just like your lover's touch.
After some trash talking between the two, Reiko delivers a Michinoku driver on Clemets.
But yet again, that is not enough to keep the challenger down for the count.
Why? Won't you stay down?
Because I'm better than you in every single way. You little...
No, you're not. You're not.
It's quite amusing how fickle Reiko's temper is, just like her boyfriend's.
You're just a slack-jawed trash talker.
Reiko takes to the top rope. Will it be for the...
Yes, it is!
Die!
My baby and I are going to celebrate this championship retention.
This has been such an exciting matchup. As much as we'd love to see our valiant champion Reiko retain her title, Sargent Clemets has been putting up such a fight and has proven why she's worthy of this number one contender match. She did not plow through 3 fierce competitors for nothing.
Just hang in there, babe. You've got this. Just remember to breathe and pace yourself.
You can give her all the positive affirmations you want, but in the end, actions speak louder than words. And so far, Dixie has muted everything Reiko has said to her in this matchup.
And now Sargent Clemets is continuing that muting of Reiko, as Chris put so eloquently. And it's gonna take a lot more than her natural ability and few weeks of extra training to stay in this matchup.
You ain't nothing compared to me, mommy's girl. Give me your title so your mother's legacy can actually be honored.
Don't you dare talk about my mother like that and put me down!
Ah, gladly! Had enough yet? Bet not. Just like every night you've spent with that dweeby commentator boy toy of yours.
I've had enough of Dixie talking trash about me. Get her, Reiko. Get her!
I mean, I don't suffer fools. I don't care what she has to say about me.
He clearly can't satisfy you, and that's why you're all frustrated.
Stop bad-mouthing the people I love!
Or else what? What you gonna do about it, huh? You can't cry to your mommy about it. She's dead. You can't be held securely in Will's arms. They're too noodly for that. Let this be your wake-up call that you're not gonna get everything you want in life, mommy's girl. There'll always be someone stronger, faster, and smarter than you.
Yet another pile driver from Clemets. I can't watch this. I can't watch her humiliate my baby like this.
You might want to stick around in case Reiko recovers, son. You never know. She might turn the tide.
No, I need to leave the commentator booth right now. I just can't.
It's about time I put you out of your misery. You know you weren't gonna hold the championship for long, mommy's girl.
Will, come back!
No, it looks like it's over anyway.
Looks like Sargent Clemets is going to tap Reiko out with a Bull Rider submission hold.
Here is your winner and new Rumble Roses champion, the Law Rider, Sargent Clemets.
You're under arrest.
And now we finally have a proper champion in the company who actually knows what she's doing.
There's pandemonium in the arena tonight as Reiko has lost her championship title to former friend turned bitter rival, Sargent Clemets. Well, folks, I don't know what else to say, other than it being a dark day in Rumble Roses Wrestling. All the fans who have supported Reiko from day one must feel incredibly cheated tonight, as she loses her title from only her 3rd title defense. As Sargent Clemets now reigns as the new Rumble Roses champion, we will be kicking off the redemption bracket next week to see who she'll face for her 1st title defense. Until then, I hope you folks like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This has been Brian, Will, and Chris for Rumble Roses Wrestling on the Sinless Assassins channel, signing out.
I can't believe I lost.
It's all right, babe. It'll be all
You
right.
don't understand. I worked so hard for this.
I know you did. You gave it your best shot.
And it still wasn't enough. Is that what you were going to say?
What? No, of course not.
Then why weren't you there at the end of the match? Were you ashamed that I wasn't as good as you thought?
It wasn't that. I just couldn't stand to watch you get hurt anymore. Listen, we've still got that spa and hotel booked for tomorrow night. Tonight you can vent to me about how bullshit this match was and how much of a bitch Dixie is.
But tomorrow night, how about you let me just take care of you and cheer you up? I know you've got a ticklish spot right here
Hey, no, stop!
that'll make you laugh no matter how sad you are.
So what do you think?
Okay. Sounds like a good idea.